a second here. It should pick up. Okay. So we have sound now. So sorry about that. We're still learning this live. We're going live through Zoom onto Facebook, and it's a little bit delayed. So I apologize. First of all, I hope you guys are all having a wonderful Thursday. We've been in a mood this morning, just kind of rocking and rolling. So I'm sorry if I'm a little scattered. So I wanted to chat with you guys before I even dive into anything about Canva. I have been using Canva for over a year now, and actually, honestly, I've been using it for several years, but I've been using it full time for a little over a year, creating a ton of content for my clients, for my own business, and also just like not even just social media posts, but marketing material and all kinds of different stuff. And so if I am really good at one thing, it is Canva. So a little backstory with me, I am the worst at details and knowing what looks pretty and what I know what looks good after it's already made, but in that process of making it, that's a struggle for me. And so I have no experience in graphic design or anything like that, but I have been able to have wild success with my clients and also in my own business from just using certain templates on Canva and creating a ton of stuff just right in Canva. So if you are someone like me who don't really have that like ability to make things pretty super easily, the using Canva to create content is definitely for you. So with that being said, I'm going to try to share my screen with you. Cool, nothing's popping up. That's great. Why isn't it popping up? Just a second. I love technology. There we go. Okay. Can you see my screen? Okay. Okay, so this is our Canva dashboard. Oops, I just really went crazy. It's not showing. Well, we shared it last time easily. Okay, it looks like it's sharing now. Might be a little delayed on your end, but I think it's sharing. So this is our Canva dashboard. And I just want to quickly, if you've never been in Canva, go over a couple of things with you here. On the left-hand side, you can go to all your designs. It's a really good place to like organize all the content that you're putting out. And they keep coming out with new features, like it seems like daily, for ways to organize your content, for ways to plan your content. So that's super helpful. I have on my Canva a team of people that use it. So we have our team, and each of those people are locked into my Canva so that they can share things back and forth. It makes it super easy. So if you have a team of people, or if you're trying to share content with clients, or you're not someone that needs approvals for content and stuff like that, having a team built out is amazing. I have separate folders for each of my clients here, and that way we can organize the max amounts of content that we're putting out. I think we counted, oh gosh, probably a month ago, and we're putting out over 200 pieces of content a week. So if we aren't organized in this, it's a huge mess. So a really cool thing is your brand kit. What was that? Oh yeah. I should share a link with you guys. So I am giving you this awesome PDF download that will help you. So you can print this out, and as you're creating content in Canva, you can have this next to you and be able to use some of these hacks that I'm going to teach you. So definitely download this when you get the link, and it'll kind of help you. And you can follow along as we're talking through some of this too. So so I'm going to dive right into this, and then I'll get to some features that aren't included in this, some bonus features. So the first thing that I want to share with you is we're going to go right to create a design. Hold on, I have to move my little Zoom guy. So up in the upper right-hand corner, it says create a design, and we are going to create an Instagram post. My computer is being really fast today. So the first thing I want to show you is a cool feature that I think a lot of people don't know about. And if you are on this live and you're a regular Canva user, feel free to comment like, already know that, move along, and we can kind of hit some things and answer some questions that you might have. So my assistant, Maddie, is paying attention to your guys' comments and stuff. So she'll let me know if anyone has a question. So we are going to use a logo here. We'll use our tag. So Tag Creative Marketing is my agency. And I just want to show you something here. So if I have this logo, but I want to change the background, and you can do this with any logo, it's awesome. You just go up to I'm live on the call right now. I love you. Goodbye. That's my daughter. Sorry. And you click effects. Why isn't it working? Why isn't anything working right now? Maybe it's because it's a different typo. Oh. Oops. Hold on. Anytime you want to teach something, it just doesn't work the way you want it to. I don't know why it's doing that. We're going to use a different logo. Let's try this one. It's the whole page too. Oops. Where is it? Not that one. I should have practiced some of this before I did this. Yeah, it keeps pulling us all logo. I'm going to use a different thing to show you guys. So sorry. Let's try. Nothing ever goes right when you're live. We're going to try this one. It seems like it's giving the whole thing instead of, yeah. We're going to just try a regular photo and see what happens. So yeah, see. And I want to remove a background on this. And let's kind of just see what pops up when we do this. So you're going to hit effects. And there it is, right there on the left-hand side where it says background remover. And I don't even know what's going to happen with a photo like this. So we'll see. It's being really fast, so that's helpful. Awesome. So it shows just the coffee being poured. So this is really fun to use with like lots of layering and stuff. So if I just want this hand pouring coffee, I can do a different colored background that's maybe more with my brand. So something like that, where it's more on brand for you. And obviously you can layer and change things, but I just wanted to show you that feature because I have talked to so many people who use Canva regularly, but they aren't aware of the background remover feature. So that's one, and it's fun to just play around with and do some different layering and stuff like that with your image. So if anyone has questions about that, just comment on here or send me a message. I'd love to help you with that. Another cool feature that we use a lot is our resize feature. And say I started an ad campaign and I would like my photos to be some in that square format for my Instagram ads, and I would also like some for some story ads, and I want them to look very similar. What you can do is you can select a certain size and then resize it. So say I want this one to be for a Facebook cover. I click on that, you can hit resize, you can hit copy and resize so that you have two separate versions of the same ad, but they are different sizes. So you can use them for different things. And then it'll just pull up the new one for you. Makes it super easy, and it also helps you to stay on brand because you have two similar pieces of content. And then you can make little tweaks based on the size of that photo. Another awesome thing that we use constantly is our brand kit. And our brand kit is, I'm going to go back home. Actually, I'm just going to click on this one because it's already home. And you see this little brand kit thing on the left-hand side. You can actually add your logos, fonts, colors, and all of that. And this is where I would have found that logo to be able to show you guys the background remover. But so you can pull all of this up, and this is ingrained into your Canva. So when you're going to select colors or want to use your logo on a lot of your pieces of content, it's all right there for you in this brand kit. So I absolutely love this, and we use it all of the time. And then we also have, for all of our clients, we have put together brand colors for each of them. So that way, when I'm creating content, I can go, I'll show you, I can go back to create a design. And it makes it easy because I feel like sometimes people try to like match colors as closely as possible, and that just doesn't look nice. We want like a similar feel each time. So you can click on this, and then I've got all of my clients' colors here, and it makes it super easy for me to just pull those in and make it look consistent all across the board. Another cool thing that we use often is if I am creating a template, and we use templates a lot in our marketing so that every so often, especially for your Instagram feed, you want something looking similar across the board. And so we'll use a template for our client and then make little tweaks each time we use it so that it looks very consistent and on brand. So if I want this template to be as is, I don't want things to be moved, or there's certain groups of this template that I don't want to be moved, I just click this lock feature. And now you can't move. Okay, well, it's so locked. Things are working really well for us today. So say I want this image, I don't want it to move, I don't want it to change. I hit lock, and then this image cannot be moved or changed. So you can go through and lock things that you want those to be consistent every time you do a post. And that keeps, especially if you have a team or you're creating a lot of content, it makes it easier for people to know, okay, that's locked, that needs to be in place for this particular post or for this particular ad, things like that. Another awesome thing that I love about Canva is using layers. So let me show you how we do that. Layering your post, especially on social media, just really draws attention and like stops people scroll. And you can make some really beautiful designs by layering. Sorry, my computer is being so slow today. So we're going to use the same coffee post. I can't drag it over. So if you drop and drag and then scroll your finger across like this, that's what'll make it fill up the whole page. If you just click the photo, it's gonna only fill up a certain portion of the page. So what I'm gonna do is I want this to be the bottom photo. And then my next photo, I want to be this one. Now, what I do is I click on the photo and then I click this transparency button and I turn that down. Oh, it turned it to the, hold on, sorry. Coffee photo. Something like this. And then we're gonna make this one transparent. So then you can start to see the coffee behind it. You can do this with photos, you can do this with lettering, and you can actually create multiple layers to make something really beautiful. This is not beautiful, but you get my gist. So this is really fun to play around with. I probably spend entirely too much time on Canva playing around with layering things and making things look nice. So that's just a fun little feature, and it just really draws your eye towards your social media posts. So those are my top 4 tips with using Canva. Some other cool things that I just love are some of the lettering options that we have. There's an endless supply of them, and I absolutely love that. But I also think it's fun because when you click lettering like this, you have the option now to use effects. So before, and this is like a newer update, before you would have to write pool party and then you would have to copy it and then slightly move it to get that like layered effect of the lettering. But now there's all of these different options. So I love playing around with lettering and just like it layered and different. I love this neon feature, super fun. So you can go crazy and go wild with the effects here and just play around with it. Also, I am never afraid to use templates. If you change it to be on brand for your client or for your business, people will never even know it's a template. And for someone like me who not super original in my design, I love using some of these. So you can search tons of different things. Like if you're doing something for a giveaway, there's tons of different giveaway templates and things that you can find. If you're looking for something for like a med spa, there's some templates for that. So use that search feature all the time because there's tons of fun stuff you can do. Another thing that I really love using is videos. So this is also a newer feature. If you guys are aware, Reels on Instagram right now are huge. So if you can utilize that feature and create little short videos, those are going to really help a ton in your marketing or for your business. So creating a short little reel with some of these videos or some videos that you've taken yourself is super easily done here in Canva. And again, we would resize that for the dimensions of a reel and just play around with it. But there are a ton of cool videos in here. And again, use that search feature because you can literally find anything in here. Another thing that I love is elements. So when I'm doing layering and creating templates for my clients, I love using these different elements, and a lot of like frames and stuff where you can add a photo into it and make it look super different than even the original photo, and then you can layer things and such. So getting into these elements and seeing what you have available is awesome. I like to use like lines and arrows and all kinds of different features just to add that like attention drawing, layering effect to your photos. You can add logos to the corner, just all kinds of great stuff. So play around with Canva. And the more you do it, the faster you will get with it. It's just something that when I first started, it took me probably an hour to create a piece of content that I liked. And now the more I use it, I can create content pretty quickly. Is it beautiful? No. Is it scroll stopping? Yes. And that's what's the most important, is we want people to relate to your content and to be able to want to read more and click on the content that you're creating. So I hope these tips have been helpful for you. I'm sorry, we had some technical issues here. Feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions about using Canva, or if you'd like a little bit more of an in-depth training. I would love to take the time to show you some of that. If you have specific questions, we could do like a little Zoom call or something, and I can show you everything I know. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope that this freebie helps you as you are creating content for yourself or for your clients. If you are ever looking to have your social media outsourced, hit us up at tagcreativemarketing.com, and we would love to work with you. And if you're looking for some more coaching as far as doing this DIY, maybe you want to start your own social media business, or you've just started a business and are wanting to learn how to market it, I would love to help you. I love working with women who are trying to build their businesses from scratch. So give me a message me either here on Facebook, or I'm super active over on Instagram at the Allison Gossard, and I would love to chat more with you guys. Thanks.